We have floating eggs. Oh, we have floating eggs that just hatched. Hey guys, Hrph here. Welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. We are here on Ragnarok at our breeding facility, and I'm using our crappy low-level snowy owl here to heal up a couple of these Rexes. What I want to do is move this guy out of the way. So I'll explain what's going on here in a minute. I just want to move this young fella out of the way here. He's got quite a bit of healing left. So he actually, a couple of gigas hatched and threw him way over the top for where I want him leveled. So he's still got quite a bit of health to recover. So I'm just going to move him over here inside the green circle. Whoops! Just want to take the meat off of him. I also want to steal this. I've only got the one Rex saddle. I thought I actually had made more than one Rex saddle, and I thought I had accidentally cryopotted a few of them, but it seems not, because I've pretty much emptied most of the guys out of the cryopod. So, anyway, long story short is what I decided to start doing here. Well, first I decided to make a cliff platform. Now, this cliff platform was originally an engram only reachable, only obtainable in aberration, but with Valguero you can unlock it over there on Valguero. So we did that way back early in the series, and so I decided to go ahead and make that just because I need the Rexes to kill things, in particular Giga babies and other Rex babies, and I didn't make these chambers here high enough. I guess I should have gone 6 high, probably another round of foundations out as well, but so I decided to see if I could put this clip platform over here, and yeah, you know what, we could sneak it right over here. So this gave me a nice open area. What I did is I put columns here and on each one of the ends, and then if you place these fence foundations just right, you can actually get two of them in there. And I just put these fences on here so to keep things from leaping off, and it's mostly worked. I've had a couple actually jump over, but for the most part it's actually worked. So what we've got so far, and we'll just run over here, I have set up a third. At some point we had made four cryo fridges, so I still have another one in there, and so I put this third one out, and I named it Rex Army. So what we've got in here is 5 Rexes, and these were all Rexes that were in my cryo fridge from, these are previous Rexes that we tamed in the wild, and we haven't, we've either taken their stats and mixed them into the ones that we're currently breeding, or we didn't use them at all. So I've used them as the start of our army. We've leveled them up. I have a couple more growing over here. This one actually looks like it's done. So these are a couple of the 249 babies. This one is almost there. So from these parents right here, and so we got another egg. So I have these two guys breeding. This is the 247 male and a 249. This is the health mutated female. So probably should throw a saddle on them and move them around before they glitch into the mountain. But I only got one saddle. So, okay, I'll show you what the process. Oh, we got twins here. Or actually, both eggs probably hatched. Let me throw this other egg down. So you can see I got a bunch of Giga eggs here, and we probably have to run down and grab that. But these are 247s, and those are good Rexes, but not good enough. So this Rex doesn't have a lot of melee. In fact, this one just woke up. I had accidentally thrown it out of a cryopod too quickly, and it laid there sleeping for freaking half an hour. But yeah, it's finally awake. But you can see it's got 33 levels. This is just from sitting in the cryo fridge the whole time. So yeah, so these are the stats. I haven't leveled this thing at all. These are the stats that it had in the wild. So what I'm doing is I'm using these levels that it's gained, just, you know, in cryopod. I'm getting it up to 50k health, and then I am just pumping everything else into melee. And what I'm trying to do is get it up to melee damage about 2500. Because that gets it close to actually 2500 damage when it's mate boosted. Just based on what the damage that it's doing to the babies when they hatch. So yeah, you can see all the giga eggs we got here. What is that? We got 5, 10. Yeah, it's about 10 or 12. You know, the gigas will lay an egg about every 5 minutes. I'm gonna give this guy some food. And I'm having him hold his own owl pellets. So this guy from transferring here, this was our crappy snowy owl from the previous episode. He was a level, he tamed in somewhere around, what was it, 57 or something like that. He was pretty low level. You can see he's 105. Just by transferring him over here to Ragnarok, he came in with, we had 45 levels maybe or something like that. So I threw them all, every single level I threw into Stam. Because stamina is what the snowy owls use to be able to heal. So I'm left triggering here, and the Xbox controller, probably the same for PS4. And it just, if you're standing next to creatures, it heals them up slowly. So I'll show you, we'll take a look at what his actual... Alright, so his health is at 98.0, about 98.10. So we'll do another full heal. And yeah, so the other two snowy owls are just sitting right up on the roof here. I did breed them a couple times, like I hatched a couple of eggs, but they were like in the 150s, 160s, so... at some point I may decide to breed them. But, I don't know. Alright, so he's... Let's see. So we had 98.10, and it's, 11.3. So what's that, about 1,500? So it's about 1,500 health per heal. Alright, so we got a giga in here. 226, 224. I'm really looking for, like, if I find a giga that is actually mutated, I'm gonna keep it and raise it. But for now... Oh gosh, there's 3 of them. May take a couple of hits. I don't know. Oh, we got them. Okay. So you can see, just by killing those, 3 gigas, he got 22 levels. So I'm just going to dump them all into this. He's not quite there. Actually, he is there, 2,500. See, that's crazy. He's already... The gigas really put it over the top. I mean, it's insane. So I won't have this kind of luck with, you know, once I run out of the Rexes I have. I think there's only one more Rex in the fridge. And then that's why I started raising Rexes out there in front, so I can just wheel them in. So every few Rexes, I'm just gonna keep a 249. You know what? I'm just gonna steal everything you have. I'm just gonna sit here and heal you. So I'm constantly pumping the food into this guy because... Come on, man, get on there. Why? Oh, it's because Hrph's hitting the wrong button. But we've been able to, for the most part, keep up with the food. I've had to steal a couple of stacks of food, but only 2 out of the out of our trough over there. So As you can see, the green circle here, we are outside of the trough, so these guys are not healing off of that food. I'm healing them with the snowy owl. So I think what I'm going to do... let this guy get a little bit of stamina. It's probably time to go pick up some giga eggs, so let's fly down here. So yeah, you can see there's a few eggs here. So I've got the 2 gigas just sitting here making eggs. Oh man. I hope I can get these. Ooh. Can I get this one? Ooh, it's really high. Let's jump off and get it. Can't get high enough. No, I'm not even getting the option. Well, we might have to leave that one. I don't know how to get that. I don't think I can get it from here. Maybe if I jump off. Ooh, I think I got it. Did I get it? Do we have 4? Did. I got it. Okay. Oh, good. And the snowy owl decided not to fly down to the water. Thank you, sir. So this is kind of the process I've been going through for a while here. It's really unrewarding. We got some 249s. I'm going to let them eat these. I think we might be... Are we mate boosted? Are you mate boosted? Are you close enough? You are. Okay, that's why it's doing 2,000. So, and I'm just eating... This doesn't help their stamina, or it doesn't help recover health or anything. But rather than just cook all this prime meat, I'm just having them eat it. It doesn't do anything. It's just... This way I'm not just making a mess on the ground. Which will distract Hrph. So, let's see. We're going to drag that meat in here. We're going to pump up melee a little bit more. So, yeah. It's just it's an ugly, gross process, and I'm not going to make you guys watch too much of it, but I just wanted to show sort of what I'm doing. So, it's hard to see, but what I have here is 3 Dimetrodons. So I had 1 Dimetrodon in the fridge that we hadn't used, and I took I took 1 Dimetrodon from each chamber, and so I have, oh, excuse me, so I have them, I have 1 here. I lined up 2 of them on these, you can see their tails, right? I lined them up on this, and then I put a 3rd one across the back. So that's enough to you know, to be able to hatch all these giga eggs without any air conditioning or anything. So Dimetrodons are extremely handy. So let's throw these eggs down. I'm just going to throw them down. I have gotten stuck in here a couple of times, mostly on the Dimetrodons, but probably grabbing eggs. So what I've been doing is running out here, grabbing these eggs as they lay them. Looks like I've taken too long to get these ones. So we're trying, you know, I'm still going for mutations on these Rexes, but I have done this probably 50 times at this point, and not a single mutation. So, not even a single mutation, not even the mutation that I'm looking for, not a single one. So it's not going amazingly well. So we're just going to go for it. I mean, these Rexes should be crazy good. You know, with the mate boost, they're hitting over 2,000 damage. And I think if we use a Uteranus to buff everything, I mean, they're going to be doing so much damage. We should not have a problem with the bosses, but hey, you know what? You never know. So I'm just going to continue to heal this guy. This is what happened to me in the last one, is that, you know, he leveled up so fast from killing Gigas that I walked him over there, so he's just going to heal naturally off of the trough. So I may do that with this guy too, because go get the last one out of the fridge. So this cryo fridge is where the middle one is where I was throwing all the spare critters. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, so this is a 239. So this is a recent one. It's one of our last iteration of breeders, replaced by this generation, so even the 239 is going to be really good. So what I'm going to do is throw him. I throw him over here next to this snowy owl. And then I look at his. He's got 23 levels, so I just pump the health up, trying to get it to 50k. There it is. And there's a melee. We don't have anything hatched here, so I don't know if we can heal both of these guys. Here we go. So this is pretty much my process. I just wanted to show you this for 10 or 15 minutes, and we still have some work to do in other fronts, so we still need, we should probably bring, I don't think we really need it, but I think we should probably bring a Daedon with us to the boss fights, as well as a Uteranus. So we do need to go, we do need to go try to tame ourselves at least a good level of each of those. And also, we don't have a good Rex saddle. The only Rex saddle I have is the default one. So I don't believe we've obtained even a blueprint for a Rex saddle anywhere. I'm going to have to go look in Valguero. I know we don't have one in... I think Valguero is the only place that we would have a Rex saddle at this point. But I'm fairly certain that we don't have one. Alright, we got a Giga here. Yeah, we do. Okay, so what I want to do... Let's take that. Since this guy is really already where I wanted him to be... Although, you know what? I do want his, I want his melee higher, so... Oh, that was too close. Okay. So you can see, yeah, 2140. Mate boosted damage, so that's really good. And it's just going to get better, because... So that's pretty much, you know, this guy's level, let's see, he was at 237, I want to say, so he's up about 40 levels. So he could go higher. Or she, I guess it is. And, yeah, so this one could go higher, but it'll get levels, you know, during the boss fights. Yeah, so the plan, like I said, the plan here was to use all of our leftover Rexes. Just, you know, let's put them to use, man. We're going to make them in phase 1 of the army, so... And if the fight doesn't go well, then we have the breeding pair over there to pick up the slack. So, yeah, this... I'm just going to walk this Rex over, and then we'll start killing with the Rex on my left. And so on. So this actually marks the end of the ones in the fridge, so now we're going to start raising up, probably going to raise up another baby here. But as you can see, the process takes a while. And, so there's no rush to really push raising every single Rex egg. So I think what I'll do is just park you over here. You should be inside the thing. Okay. I'm gonna steal the saddle because it's the only one I got. Other stuff. And we've already got another Rex egg, and there's probably another Giga egg down there to get. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to cryopod you. You don't have any... Do you have any levels? A couple. Okay, so I'm just going to keep working on this, and I'll bring you guys back. But, yeah, so we have 5 Rexes complete. I have 2 Rexes here that are leveled. We just need them to heal up. So that gives us a total of 7. We are working on number 8 over here, and I have number 9 in the cryopod here. So, in fact, I think what I'm going to do is cryopod both of these guys. Because you are done growing up now, right? Yep. Okay. So they'll gain a couple of levels just being in the cryopods until it's time to throw them out. I can't really level them up yet. But we'll wait for their turn in line. So that's I think that's it, guys. I didn't intend for this to be an entire video, but I think that's going to be it. It's just a short sort of update on what we're doing, how we're doing it. Yeah, that's it. So as always, thanks for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if these videos are helpful at all, throw us a like, subscribe, comment. All of these things really do help us out in the end. And as always, I look forward to seeing everybody in the next one. Thanks, guys. Kill. Can't put a wreck saddle on a snowy owl. There we go. Baby Rexes are delicious.